Hello guys, welcome back. Today it's going to be a shorter video, but today I'm going to be covering the Dallas Stars prospects and all of them that are going to the World Junior Championships in Buffalo. So there is 6 players going to the World Juniors that are Dallas Stars prospects, 2 from the USA, 1 from Finland, 1 from Canada, 1 from Sweden, and 1 from the Czech Republic. Now, a few of these guys are given players that are expected to be at the World Juniors, but a couple of these are surprises, mostly because a couple of them are on teams that don't really have that much one of them is the standout that doesn't have that much talent on the team, and that's why he's on there. And there's some others that are just given. So there's a couple of guys here who you will expect to see on here. The first person going on into the World Championships, the most expected and highly touted player for the Dallas Stars going in the World Championships, is Miro Heiskanen for Finland. He played a game, I think it was against Canada, where he was okay. I didn't see a lot of the game. I only saw a few minutes of it, but he was okay. He was pretty decent in that game. Of course, Canada is a tough matchup almost all of the time. But Miro Heiskanen is the biggest prospect for the Stars going into the World Championships. He was pretty decent in the game that he played. His next game is going to be against Denmark, where he's really going to get some not competition, the least competition that we'll see in a while. Playing against Denmark, you'll just tee off with his defensive pairing with Graviteh. Like against Denmark, that's going to be a serious just blowout for Finland. Hopefully he has a great game against Denmark. Denmark is an easy opponent. They're probably the worst team in the World Championships. So that's going to be a good opponent for him to get the stats up. That's going to be a good opponent to get his confidence up for sure. With Graviteh, that appearance is going to be lethal throughout that game. Next up is Jake Ottinger and Riley Tufte, both going on to the USA team. That USA team is really good, by the way. It's really, really good. Joseph Woll for the Toronto Maple Leafs did play last game against Denmark. So my feeling is that they're playing Woll against the lesser opponent here in Denmark. They played him last game. I think he had a shutout. They're playing him against Denmark. His next opponent is going to be against Slovakia, so it isn't that much of a better opponent, really. So, I don't know, they might even start Woll against that game, too. But if Ottinger, I think they might just save him for tougher opponents, Canada, Sweden, Finland. And then I think they'll just save him for that opponents. But for right now, I think that they'll have a Woll in that for Slovakia, and then Ottinger against the better opponents. That's just my feeling. I guess that's what they're going to do. I guess it's already what they're doing. Denmark playing Joseph Woll playing instead of Ottinger in that game. So I'm feeling that they're going to play Ottinger against the better opponents, and have Woll against the lesser opponents. And then Riley Tufte, he did play in that game against Denmark. I heard that he was okay. He wasn't too great, but he got lots of high time and was with middle stats. That line is pretty decent. The thing is, Riley Tufte is one of those players that's going to take a while to develop. If you guys want to know more about him, there is the Elite Prospects pages and stuff like that, but I have the Prospect Profile playlist going to be down in the description. If you want to go see my insight on them. But he's going to be that type of player to develop, and he's going to take the time. Really going to take his time to develop into an NHL player. I'm not really expecting him to do all too well in the championships, just because he is that young still. Then you got Fredrik Karlsson for Sweden, who is a forward. He's going to be playing 4 more minutes, and he's going to be playing some decent minutes, even though Sweden has a really good top line with he was like a Pettersson, Nylander, stuff like that. Like, it was just a ridiculous line. They're going to have Karlstrom on the, I think it was on the top 6, something like that. But I think he's still going to get some quite good ice time. Sweden isn't really that great on depth forward-wise, so he's going to get some playing time there. They have a decent team in Sweden. Their defense is really good. Their forward group, at least the top line, is really good. But he's going to get some playing time, and his next opponent is against Czech Republic, so it's not going to be too tough, but it still is a decent opponent. And then we go into Ondrej Bala. Ondrej Bala on the Czech Republic. He's mostly on the team. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be clearly honest. I didn't even know he was a real guy. I didn't even know he was a Stars prospect. But he was from the Czech Republic, and apparently he's playing on the World Juniors, so that's pretty nice. We got another guy on the World Juniors. That's always great. His last game against Sweden, when the Sweden and Czech Republic play in a couple of days. But that's gonna be an interesting matchup. Vala is. I'm pretty sure he's a forward. Don't quote me on that. But Vala on the Czech Republic, it isn't a great team, so that's why he's on there. I didn't even know he was a real guy. I'm sorry. My dream matchup in this tournament, if I'm going for success as the Stars prospects, I would like Finland and USA to battle it out, but it'll probably be USA and Canada. Let's just be honest here. Once again, somehow it always turns out to be that way. But I'm hoping for Finland and USA. That'll be a pretty good game. In all honesty, that will be really good. But I'm hoping for Finland and USA to pull through. If I had to pick one or the other, I'd say USA, because Ottinger would probably be the goalie to lead them there. While also Tufte putting a big role into that if they do end up winning the whole thing. But I don't know if Canada really has the firepower to do that. But if I'm going for predictions and not what I want, I'd probably just say it would be USA and Canada again. I think that's just what's going to happen again. It's always what happens. That's going to be it today, guys. If you guys enjoy, make sure to like. Guys, really enjoy, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.